Welcome to the Mostly Traverse City podcast. I'm Julie Bronze.
And I'm Don Pichet.
Each episode, we introduce you to the real treasure of TC, its people.
You're invited to get to know the soul of Traverse City, one story at a time. Enjoy the latest episode of the Mostly Traverse City podcast. Welcome to the Mostly Traverse City podcast, and we're out here at the famous Grand Traverse Resort, an old pal of mine. Geez, we go way back. We were just talking about, we did spring break together a long time ago, back when Fort Lauderdale was a destination for spring break.
But this is a family channel, so
We'll
have to keep some stories.
The details we'll get on another episode of another video, another podcast. I'm with Rich Kundrata. Richie, thanks for being on the Mostly Traverse City podcast.
Thanks.
You're
Thanks.
up here in Traverse City. This is kind of cool. Tell me, what are you doing up here right now? So we're filming this thing in January.
Yes.
It's
cold.
You don't live here anymore, so we'll dig into that. What are you doing up here?
Well, I just flew in for the day, leaving first thing Sunday morning.
Yeah.
But tomorrow, or not tomorrow, tomorrow, Saturday, we're having a wrestling tournament, and I was very involved with the wrestling in high school. Graduated in 1980, and I like to support the kids and show them that it's important. And
so that's like 75 years ago you graduated from, or, no,
45
not quite.
years
No, the
ago.
math not quite right.
45
years ago or
Yeah.
something like that, you graduated, and the wrestling team is out here, and you're back here. That's awesome.
Yeah, and we
That's
coordinate with a buddy of mine, Les, and he lives in Virginia, and I live in Arizona, and together we coordinate our travel plans and try to figure out what best weekend we can support the wrestling club.
Squad,
Yeah.
Cool. So you left Traverse City, went off to school, and had an interesting career. So you're retired now.
Semi.
Retired, yeah. What did you do?
Yeah, well, my folks encouraged me to seek out a more Christian-based education. The priest will help you, they said, and the priest did at University of Detroit, which is a Jesuit university, and there's 28 Jesuit universities around the country, and so I lived in the inner city of Detroit, moving from beautiful Traverse City, and learned a lot how to survive and thrive in that type of environment, and went to work at IBM then as a co-op student, and met my wife Joy, and that was 40 some years ago, and and the rest was history.
Yeah. So you were in the finance world to some degree, right?
Yeah, I was always in sales or finance or operations, one way or the other.
You know, one of the cool things that I see you every year almost. I didn't see you last summer, I don't think.
We've had some challenging years from family matters, with health issues and.
But by and large,
Yeah.
you and your wife come back here every year.
Yes, at least once or twice, sometimes more.
And oftentimes it's during the Cherry Festival.
Yeah, we don't like the snow and the cold, but we'd rather have nice sunny summer days. But
You like wearing the Speedo, come on. It's like that wrestling thing you used to wear when you were 112 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I love coming back. It's just an airplane
What do you love?
ride.
I mean, what is it that brings you and Joy back?
Well,
here?
the sense of community is one thing. I mean, just the memories that we have here. We used to have a cottage here as well, and our kids would come back, and so there's just. I have a sister here, but the summer we all try to make. Like, I have a brother and 3 sisters, and my mom, who's 95, she made the trip. And, we try to make the trips and make it as memorable. Back when my dad was alive, we always made the trip. It was mandatory, and my dad made sure of that no matter how busy we were, take time out for family and downtime. And Traverse City is a great place to come for that downtime. Whether you go to Sleepy River Dunes and run up and down the dunes, it's downtime. It's, recovery from the hustle and bustle of it's
something to think about here. Like, I think a lot of people that watch the Mostly Traverse City podcast, Rich, I have something to do with Traverse City. A lot of them are visitors. A lot of them are tourists, but somehow connected to this place.
Yeah, well, I can be an ambassador for the Fudgies, because I'm kind of a Fudgie. I can, I don't mind it. I can, represent.
Yeah, I don't know. Not that the fudge thing is going away, but people don't come up here for and talk about fudge anymore.
Well, I'll try to wear the black socks.
Yeah, you get the black
socks.
socks.
I can get the black
but
socks.
But they don't wear the black socks to the Murdoch's, to the fudge places. They go to the vineyards now.
Yeah,
It's
the wine.
more about the wine.
Yeah. Back in the day, it used to be the cherries, but
cherries
you
and
go out the
fudge.
peninsula now, it's all wineries.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I'm more of a beer drinker myself, so I tend to go to those places. But the U&I bar is great.
That's your hangout, eh?
Yeah, the U&I.
This place is growing like a weed. One of the reasons that Julie and I decided to do the Mostly Traverse City podcast is to kind of create a familiarity with the people that live here, or the people that lived here, or have some connection to Traverse City. We really believe that community works best when we are in communication and having a relationship with our neighbors. And this is one way to maybe break the ice and get some of those relationships better. I don't know. Somebody's watching this and say, well, I know a Kundrata, and there's a connection, you know.
Yeah, right.
And when we feel connected, we do better in community, as communities, when we feel like we have some connection.
Yeah.
Well, you and I, even though we got away with a lot of stuff when we were kids, we always knew there was somebody seeing us, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully not somebody that knew my parents or your parents. But the reality was,
or the DNR. If you take a keg out to Christmas Cove,
I don't know anything about that. I don't. Yeah, who would do such a thing?
Yeah.
But seriously, now, like, if someone were new to Traverse City, kind of new into this community, what are the ways in your experiences that you would say, you know, to kind of plug in, whether it's your experience when you lived here or coming back? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How would you suggest
Well, there's
you plug in?
so many organizations now that we didn't have
Yeah, all right.
back then,
No
just
kidding.
because with the growth. I mean, my
Yeah.
God, there's
Yeah.
so many things and so many events too. You know, there's things, you know, even during the Cherry Festival, they have the bands that play out at the Commons area.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know if that's part of the Cherry
I don't
Festival.
think
It's
it's
probably
part of the
not.
Cherry
It's just
Festival, but
something that they do.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a great
Music
thing.
in the park or
There's
something. I don't know what that's called, but like a month.
So there's just so much that you can do and get out and do it. You know, I know we all have work to do and families and obligations. And, you know, one of the stressful things about coming up here, because I have a lot of friends that I want to go see, or, you know, and then my family pulling me, you know, come on, we got to go out to Empire and have a picnic, you know, and do the family things.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, as a new person, you want to get plugged in and take advantage of the winter sports, sports, you know, hiking, biking. There's a lot of physical stuff that you can do that helps keep you healthy.
Yeah.
And that's why people in Traverse City are I think they're healthier people. I do a lot of traveling, and, you know, whenever I come up here, it just looks to me like a healthier group. A lot of people bike here. You know, biking is friendly with the trail that they've got.
Yeah.
You know, there's skiing. There's just so much to do. You just can't sit and
Yeah,
hibernate.
it is kind of interesting to think about. You know, I mean, I just kind of take it for granted because, except for a few years, spent my life here, and take for granted that we can go skiing. And it's not Colorado, but it's skiing.
It's skiing.
We can jump in the lake and you know, all these opportunities we have. Yeah, now I kind of see why so many people are showing up here.
Right.
You know what
Well,
I mean? 'Cause
work is
you live in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go skiing,
No. Well, you can go up to Flagstaff.
yeah.
Up north of
but I
Flagstaff.
mean, yeah, like
but
you got it's a commitment now. All of
Yeah.
a sudden, it's a weekend
and
or
a
it's
$300 ticket probably for a lift ticket.
Well,
you
that's
know.
where it is anywhere you go.
Yeah.
But you know, like the point is, like, the proximity to so many opportunities is
Yeah, you don't have to travel too much. But
I mean,
here,
you're an hour away from anything you could ever want to do here.
And with the airport, the way it is, and it's growing,
it's-
almost to the detriment of
Yeah.
Traverse City. But you know, it's easy to
the
catch a
Traverse
flight.
City we knew.
It's when we knew. I mean, hearing the jets come in constantly. You know, I mean, I have some opinions about that airport, but that's for another.
Nobody
podcast.
gives a shit about your opinion, Rich. And they never have.
Well, I think I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business guy. I look at things out of the box.
Yeah.
I don't look at things and traveling around a lot. You know, you don't see a lot of communities where an airport a major airport is right in town. You know,
Yeah.
move it outside of town.
Well, it was outside of town.
Yeah, but now it's right in the center of it.
Oh, it was outside. It was a dirt
Yeah,
road on the other side of the airport.
And affordability, you know, housing is tough.
Yeah,
You know, you've got young kids, and it's tough for kids
Yeah.
to get into housing. And
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
a challenge.
they could move the airport out and downsize the current airport for the Coast Guard or the Air School for the
Okay, I'm going to
NMC.
leave Rich's contact number. You can take it up with him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think you should come back and run for office. See how that goes.
Oh no, too many skeletons in the closet.
Richie, everyone comes to this planet gifted with a superpower.
Yeah,
What do you suppose people think your superpower is?
yeah, it's an interesting question. Probably listening
Yeah.
more than talking. I guess I like to listen to people's stories.
Yeah.
And opinions, and I think that's missing today with the political climate. You know, everybody's got an opinion, and that's fine to have one, but when you take the time to listen to others and do more listening than talking, and be genuinely interested. You know, the Jesuits taught us years ago about loving everyone.
Yeah.
And that's important. Love
Yeah.
everyone and everybody, and having an opinion is human. You should have an opinion,
Yeah.
but listen to others,
Yeah.
and do more for others. Do more for others. I mean, take care of your family. That's important. But faith, family, and friends. And I think that my life, looking back after 64 years, what has it been about? It's been about faith, it's been about family, and it's about friends.
Right on, brother.
All right, thanks.
Hey, I appreciate you being here on the Mostly Traverse City podcast. We love learning the best part of what makes Traverse City, and that is the people that live here, love this place, have been a part of this place, and I'm grateful to have done life with you in this
Thank you.
place.
And
Yeah.
a big shout out to the wrestling group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, the wrestling crew. So that's it for this edition of the Mostly Traverse City podcast. Hey, if you like this thing, why don't you share it with a friend or follow along. Whatever you're supposed to do with a podcast, do what you're supposed to do. We appreciate you watching. And we'll see you the next time on the Mostly Traverse City podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to the Mostly Traverse City podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay connected, and keep living your own kind of magic.